It's lit. It's gonna be a general collective reading, okay? Our returning viewers, thrivers, subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, locking in, hitting the like button, say from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends, all your people, sharing the video, hitting the bell so you can be on here when I'm on here, just in case. I keep thinking about that Jaheeb song, and like I said, I don't like that song. He said, "I'll make it home tonight." Even though I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was like, when something happens to somebody, people be surprised. Like, oh, did you hear what happened to so and so? Or whatever. Like, it's like something tragic or something. Or it doesn't have to be tragic. But I just took these cards straight out the box. And the Ten of Swords that is right here looking at me. It was upside down. Alright, so, yeah, so I feel like, it was like, why is it surprising? I'm saying, why is it surprising? Because it's like, it can happen to anybody, right? So, I'm just feeling like people living with that knowledge, like, I feel like it makes a difference in how you live. Alright. I think I've seen yes. Just say yes. I feel like just say yes to life. Everything I'm saying is intuitive, okay? I trust y'all are doing what's choice to make each and every day, every moment of the day. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post for total zodiac signs. I also do pick cards and general reads, so tap in and hit the bell, like I said. Alright, let's get it. Birthing a new age. Alright, let me talk about it. I'm gonna shuffle these a little bit. What else was I talking about? I don't know, but I'm looking at the Chariot and the Queen of Swords and the World card. I don't know. What is that movie? I think it's Sister Act, where Lauryn Hill, she was singing and her mama was in the crowd. And I think she didn't want her to sing in the choir. And she was she was in the crowd, me mugging her. She was in the crowd, me mugging her daughter. She was singing so sweetly, so beautifully. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know, but when I had just shuffled the cards just now, that's what I thought about. So, I've been on here for, it's about to be going on 3 minutes. It was 0 people, heavy 0. Heavy on the 0 people and 0 likes. And then, maybe like 15 seconds ago, 2 people popped up together, like at the same time. And then maybe like a couple seconds after that, 4 people popped in. 2 more people added together, and then after that, 2 more people added. I feel like when I first was on here, on YouTube, right? I don't know. 5, 6 years ago, or whatever. I just feel like it was like a little bit, it wasn't as suspicious. Okay, that's all. I'm looking at the Three of Swords. Something wasn't, it wasn't suspicious. 12-12. Okay, what do I mean? Like, people would be trickling in and shit like that. It wouldn't be like stacked up like that. It wouldn't be like stacked up and shit like that. I don't know. I explained it. Anyway, I seen the Eight of Swords. Somebody is trying it. They could be scared because they're going to prison. Prison. 11 people in here. 1 like 11. 111. Wait, what? Yeah. Page of Cups, page of... I don't know. I'm really shuffling these for her. Alright, hold on. Let me drink some of this. I am glad to be on here. 444. 444 on the clock. Okay, this is for the collective. I did do all the zodiac signs, so y'all check them out. I don't think they chopped and screwed my videos up too bad, so y'all can check them out. You know what I'm saying? If they're available to you on y'all side. I don't know. why I feel like niggas be having my shit like on some pay-per-view, but it's not. I'm not handling anything. You know what I'm saying? What card was that? I don't know, but let me talk to God. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones of the highest, the sun of white light. Thank you so much for sending me down here to do this reading for the collective, making sure we're all protected from lower vibrational, demonic, oppressive energies, and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and clear visuals, Lord. All right. Let's see how the collective could work their life. Talking about work it. I need a glass of water. So, staying hydrated. Okay, warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? That's the card that I had seen, but I had lost it and I shuffled. But something about you fighting for what you want. Okay. I feel like I don't know if this is a theory or I've seen it somewhere or you know what I'm saying? Cause I be feeling like shit is true as far as I know. And then things could be I could get new information and then shit could change. So anyway, I was gonna say like everybody has to fight. Okay, but I feel like I've heard people support that. Like everybody has to fight in their life or something like that. Maybe they don't. You see, like when I think about it, like, do they really have to? I guess so. For who they are or something like that. And maybe some people don't put up a fight or some shit. I don't know. Take whatever I says to resonates. All right. So, let me just get a card. And I'm going to speak on the card, all right? The essence. Time is of the essence. For who? Time is of the essence. People need to wake up. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Take whatever I say as a resonates. Okay. We're going on 8 minutes in here. I was going to say copyright. This is for people who watch this on the playback. All right. We're going on 8 minutes. There's 2 people in here and one light. All right. This is for the collective. Sisterhood of the Rose. Niggas is devoted. Niggas is out here. Beauty and devotion. Priestess, mystic, teacher. Okay, so you're a mystic, you're a teacher. Out here. Sisterhood of the Rose. I feel like I've read this card before. And what's over here? Trust the nigga. I don't know why I know, but you know, like the nudge, okay? Trust the nigga. What's it say? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? There's a light. There's like 3. It looks like the same lady. On one side, her eyes are open. On the other side, her eyes are closed. And there's a light on her forehead, on her heart area, heart chakra area, and like her womb area, sacral chakra area. And then in the middle, she's actually holding her stomach. Or her midsection. Okay, so like trust your gut feeling. Okay, so what's it trying to tell you? That you got shit for people to learn from? People can learn from you or something? Mystic teacher. Get out there. I don't know. Spread the good news. I don't know why I feel like everybody, maybe something is about a niche. There's something like, you know what niggling feeling. this is or something. I don't know. Let me see what the book says. $52. All right, this is at the bottom of the deck. This is the card. This Sisterhood of the Rose is the card that really came out. That niggling feeling, that annoying, niggling feeling. Even the word niggling itself sounds annoying to me. But anyway, that inconvenient, annoying, niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings. Personally, I couldn't imagine. But anyway, that's what I said. Anyway, let me read this. Throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post rationalization to numb them out. All right? It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. Collective, you're being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. Like take care of something while it's small before it gets bigger, okay? This can be anything. It says, I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. Work your light inquiry. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay. And like I said, I feel like I already read Sisterhood of the Rose. I don't feel like reading it again. I feel like drink some water. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm looking at the page of cup. What is this? Page of swords. But I said cups because King Cups right here. All right, this is for the collective. Nah, God is in it. I split the deck. I seen the Hierophant and the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. All right. I kind of do want to look at this. I want to skim it, and then I'm going to tell y'all what it's talking about. But I don't think I'm going to read the whole thing. So let me see. Sisterhood of the Rose. Okay, but if I read it fast, it's like, shouldn't I just read it out loud? Let me see. So, the Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. All right. That's the first paragraph. Where am I? Let me just read this to myself. Okay, I said something about being devoted. Okay, you're seeing beauty like intentionally everywhere you go. Especially in Mother Nature. Take a little more time to notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. So that could be the feeling that you get to create something beautiful. Okay. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, You harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. Alright. And I do got comprehension, but let me see what they say. Let me see what the okay, something about feeling it in your body, okay? What page was it? Dun, 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 dun. Y'all chilling, right? Okay, so let me see. Trust number 52. All right, there's a stone in somebody's shoe. So what you gonna do? You gonna take it out, or you gonna keep walking with it in your foot? All right. This could be about like you moving forward in your path. It says something about it being scary. I don't know about y'all, but depending on what you got going on, it could be scarier to stay where you're at. And I feel like it is in retrospect, but if you're in the present and you just I don't know, not moving out of fear. I think the Hierophant in the Page of Swords, I think. All right, let me see. King of Wands, Judgment. Oh my goodness. That's a Wheel of Fortune. All right. Any and all energy 1717 being projected towards me benefits myself, and it benefits everybody who's trying to out here trying to thrive. Trying to thrive. And, I don't even want to say stay alive. I don't even want to say like survive. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's for the collective. Appreciate y'all tuning in. All right, let me see what's going on. The Emperor, Seven of Swords, the Moon card. Jesus. All right, clear any interference with these cards. Let me get 3 cards for the collective. All right. If anyone's trying to interfere with my third eye or my crown chakra, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay? This is like, we gonna try everything. You know what? We did this. We did this. We did this. Okay, fine. But did we try them all together? Okay, then let's do that. Because we're trying to have this bitch in reverse. Not on their path. Okay, whatever it is, whatever it is that you're doing, I don't feel like you've created something for I don't know why I can't sit still. But I don't think, look at all these pentacles. If it was in reverse, I still feel like you'd be able to get back on your path. And really, I didn't really like the shuffle, to be honest with you. Look, I split the deck. I seen the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is for the collective. Clear any interference with these cards. Your ancestors are covering you. I seen the Six of Swords against this coven. 3 of Cups. Okay, whatever I'm talking about right now, I feel like it's like current what's going on right now on this live. Okay. I want to get into this stone in somebody's shoe. And maybe somebody could be trying to be a thorn in your side. Energetically. I don't know. They could be trying to matter in real life or something. I don't know. And like I said, this is the energy that I feel like on the live. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like these folks is working together either to throw you off or to make it look like you're thrown off. But even if you was, I feel like for you to be in the Knight of Pentacles energy, you would know how to get back on the horse. And even in this picture, he's not even on the horse. So it's like you really chilling for real. I really feel like if this is for the collective, I really feel like this Knight of Pentacles, whether it's upright or in the reverse, it don't matter. I was gonna say you've been through worse. I'm laughing because that rhymed. Anyway, I'm looking at the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. The Empress and yeah, you still gonna be the Empress, okay? You still gonna be the Emperor. Something about not having nothing, making something out of nothing. You could have been did that. You could have been did that several times. Making something out of nothing. Okay. Look. And several times because these people is several times throwing this hocus pocus. Pisces energy. Cancer energy too. It's behind this moon card. I'm looking at the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, King of Cups. You're loved for your work. I'm looking at the Justice. Okay. I feel like this is gonna unlock some shit. I feel like, look at all these cups. And I'm looking at after Justice is the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I feel like, I mean, look, I think the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. I feel like everything that's due to you, you're gonna get it, okay? Like love for who you are, for you shining like all around, all types of love. Okay. Yeah, something about, I don't know. I'm looking at the Two of Cups. This could be you or for somebody else. Something about, I don't know, like what's hard, holding on to something. I don't know. It could be holding on to something that's not holding on to you, or holding on to something and it hurts you more holding on to it than letting it go. And then I'm looking at this chart in front of me, and what's looking at me in my eye is pain. It's the Three of Swords, most likely. No, this is the Three of Cups in reverse. It's the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so, and then I split the deck. I'm looking at the Five of Cups and the Moon card, water energy. Somebody is sad because, you know what, they could have had a gut feeling about you. Something about you being so divine. I didn't write it down. That's not what it says on this card. But I kind of feel like that. Because something about stone in somebody's shoe. Now, somebody could have wanted you. Okay, because when I was reading it, they said something about annoying, feeling like irritating, like you got to get to it. And somebody, like I said, like they could have wanted to be a thorn in your side. They could have wanted you to, oh, this person can't live their life because they got to deal with me and what I'm doing and shit like that. Okay, whatever. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Because where's their mama and daddy at? Okay. They need to at least be your own mama and daddy. Do something. Okay, let me see. Let me write something down. Okay, something if you resonate with this priestess, mystic, teacher energy, I feel like something in them, subconsciously or consciously, I don't know, consciously, these people be seeking you out, like to get the stone out their shoe or something. Okay, so give me a second. Um, I was gonna say something else. Okay. Let me see. Let me think something else. I don't know what I was just talking about. Okay, so as for today, I was looking at the Ten of Pentacles and the Moon, Cancer Pisces energy. The Tower. why I feel like that? I guess because it is a tower. 1661. This family doing this hocus pocus. This what they do. This is how we do. What? This is how these niggas do. Okay, yeah. Something about you being loved, and something about okay because you create beauty wherever you create beauty. Okay. Eight of Pentacles is peeking at me, and it's the Moon card right here. Ace of Swords. Whatever. I was gonna say something about the work. The work. You've been putting work in. Folks been putting work in to steal. Since you walked away or some shit. To steal, to have you wanted you like this, down and out. Five of Pentacles. You like this though. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, like I said, you could have been had nothing and made something like several times over. Like you could have been did this shit. Like you could have been, you know what I'm saying, different situations. But I'm looking at the top of the deck, the Six of Cups. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe you think this shit is fun. Maybe, I don't know, like your soul or something. This shit is fun or something. But I'm looking at Three of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles plus the Three of Pentacles. Now, I don't know. Maybe people know you. Maybe they could have witnessed some shit. And they want to work with you. Four of Wands. They want to build with you. Build a home. Four of Wands. Page of Wands. I don't know. I was going to say, because it's giving five wands, and then it's giving another wand right here. Ace of Wands was giving six wands. Justice, this is fair for you to show people. It's something about people not liking to be shown some shit. But it's like, I'm talking about like folks that got stones in their shoes. It's your shoes. You is entitled. You do what you want to do. But if you was walking around irritated, you affecting other people. I feel like you put people on because you could have had a stone in your shoe. You get what I'm saying? And I was going to say, who hasn't had that ever in their life? Okay? But let me see what's behind here. I want to say door number one. Okay, it says the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So collective, you could have got the niggling feeling like, you know what? I'm going to say, you know what, bitch? Look, listen, these niggas. I don't know. Because you could have been on some, because I am feeling like some entrepreneurial type energy. Or just being connected. Priestess, mystic, teacher. Something about being connected to God that you always eat or you always got work. Okay, either or. You know what I'm saying? And look, work is looking at me. And it translates into you being productive, I feel like, with your time, money, energy. Okay, take whatever I say as resonates. I feel like, but you, even as a child, you could have always used your gifts. Okay, because I know I was selling homemade potions. It wasn't potions, but it was potions when I think about it in retrospect. But it wasn't no potions though. It was lotion that smelled good and shit like that. And it was like, I was young, so it was like on some. It's the thought that counts. Get this, cop this for your mother for Mother's Day. You know you were a child. Like I'm a child too, but you know that you were a child. You're not gonna be able to go to the store without your parents knowing. Like you know what I'm saying, I don't know if I told them all that, but they knew that, and they would cop. And had a little change. Here's the point. I got $5 a week. Obviously, I feel like that wasn't enough for me. Okay, so I had to venture out and, you know what I'm saying, gather supplies and shit, like whatever I was doing. Okay, you know how things would be in the bathroom. They was young, like looking at all the. This is in like the '90s. So like before kids had phones. So like looking at all the bottles and shit, and like I don't even want to say looking at the ingredients. Like looking at reading whatever it says. I don't know. Maybe looking at the ingredients. I don't know, but the point is putting some shit together. And then look, Nine of Pentacles. All right. You could have always been on this path. And if you was not, if you had fell off the path, and know you can't go so man them suffer to find your love. This is Sugar Cane remix, Kiddy and somebody else. But yeah, so you could have been heard the call like, and something about like it's who you are, it's a lifestyle or something like that, and you've been trusting that feeling, and there's people around you that's also been trusting that feeling, and it's your soul tribe. And now look, somebody who knew you way back when, they is in poverty, they don't got it, they don't got it, and if it's not that they don't got it, they feel left out. They don't feel like they're part of your soul tribe. They don't feel like they're part of your look, nigga, I'm gonna say you shouldn't even feel like they're part of your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look, listen, this is not my reading. It's for the collective. I'm part of the collective, but okay, because something about the mentality that wanted to pass down. This is what the shit you was on. The shit that you was on, the shit that you on right now. Nine of Pentacles, looking good, smelling good, everything good. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, something about like you go with what you. I think I heard somebody say something to the same effect, maybe like today or yesterday. Like you go with what's working for you until you come across something better that could work for you even better or some shit. But yeah, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Shit is working good for you, like because you trusting the feeling, and you're not letting nobody that got a lack mentality affect you. They thought that you was always gonna be next to them and be their dog. They thought you was gonna be their loyal dog, like to the end. You see this person by themselves? Where's the dog at? The dog is gone. I don't know, but somebody's dog or something. Oh, they took the dog out. They killed the dog or something. Take whatever I say to resonate, man. I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles at the top of the deck. Okay. I'm gonna get the next card, but so far it's looking like somebody who got the same last name as you. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is about this could have been you in the past as a child, because it's next to the Six of Cups, right? Yeah. So you could have felt like not included, and then you say, you know what, nigga, I'm gonna make my own shit, and something about what's your last name, what legacy you leave, and shit like that. Okay. And this could be you, Two of Pentacles. I'm pulling from the top of the deck. Two of Pentacles. This could be you using your time, money, energy, your schedule. Or something about your schedule. Something about concrete things, 3D things people felt like they could control. And then the next cards that came out is the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. 5-5. And look at the color scheme. Okay. Queen of Swords. These folks is not in your agenda. And you can see clearly now. The rain is gone. There's one bird in the sky, even though it's some shit on the card, but it's just some shit on here, but there's really one bird in the sky. And look how she's looking. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? It might be some tears. It might not be no tears. You done already cried. Or whatever. Oh, yeah, they're over here. You done collected them. You collected them in this bowl right here. And you break them out. I don't know. I was going to say break them out for special occasions, but I don't really feel like that, though. Or maybe for something about seeing something with discerning eyes before you open up your heart space to these folks. Or in this scenario right here, with these cards right here, I feel like there's something about what you learned when it came to these people or something. I'm pulling from the top. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords is the next card, and they facing each other. So what's that mean? All these swords. Look, the Ten of Swords. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of times in tarot, people consider Queen of Swords, if I'm not mistaken, people consider the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords like a divorced couple. But in this, and right here, they're facing each other. And then I'm looking at the Ten of Swords, death and rebirth. What did I just say about before I said something about them facing each other? I don't know. Or somebody could be in agreement, or folks could be in agreement, or this could be your masculine, feminine self in agreement with this ending. Like, I don't know if I heard this from somebody else or not, but something about like doors being bolted, like multiple locks or multiple cuts, like cord cutting. Like it's done. They're done. This one, competition. Well, yes, I would love some. Is that what's that song? Nicki Minaj and Will I Am. Check it out. What they said? I don't know. I can't think about this song. But that's her versus in my. What she said? She said, "Mad because I'm getting money in abundance. Man, I can't even count all these hundreds. Duffel bag every time I go to SunTrust." I'm looking at the King cussing. I spit that. Oh my goodness, the devil right here when in this car. I seen a Five of Wands. Somebody jealousy. It's really not them that's jealous. It's really the demon. It's really the devil. Or something like that, or their obsession. The obsession will try and fight. Trying to fight this forward movement. Four of Swords. It just makes me feel like you learned. Four of Swords, you healed. You learned something. You're not repeating your lessons. You're not repeating the grade. These folks, I guess, since they're adults, I don't know, somebody just walked past me and they looked me in my eye, and I wasn't even, he looked me in my eye, whoever that was, looked me in my eye a little bit. I don't know, it was me just thinking shit, but he looked me in my eye a little bit like, bitch, what is she talking about? I don't know. Maybe not. But anyway, what I was going to say, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to come to you just in case. I don't know. Something about that song, Jaheim. Okay, so you trust in the feeling. Don't stop believing. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the Four of Swords. Yeah, so you heal, so you're free to go. Like happen, you're free to go to the next level, the next room. the next, whatever. And somebody's like, no, we want to hold you back. We want to pull you down like crabs in a barrel. Because look at you, looking good, smelling good, everything good. I don't know if I'll be doing these readings like to be like, oh yeah, I guess it is to wake people up, but I guess everybody could be woken up, I guess, or something. But also something about sometimes people could be woken up by your silence. Queen of Swords, King of Swords looking at me, you ending shit. Death card, rebirth, Ten of Swords, 1331. Something about cutting the cycle, cutting the loop. And you could be doing this through your work, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. And that's why folks are so pressed about what you do and you getting attention for it. Because they got to spend time with God because God told them. I don't know what God told. Maybe I do know. Maybe I'm going to say it, but I'm looking at the 6 of Wands and the Hanged Man. I was going to say only they know what God told them, but maybe something about you leaving your silence. People is hearing you better. They can hear you clearer because you cut them off or something like that. And if they're on the outside looking in, like they still watch you. Whoever's trying to fuck my third eye and crown chakra, I rebuke in the name of Jesus. I send the energy straight to the pit of hell where it belongs. Okay, so what happened? In the name of Jesus, amen. I was gonna say something. I'm looking at the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Aces. I feel like you passed your grade. I don't know what's wrong with these things. You passed your grade. Something about them sports or whatever. Something about how they be like 10s across the board or some shit. But it's aces. Aces across the board. It's 2 aces, but that's what are the odds, you know? 2 aces out of 4 in this whole deck. All right, so what happened? I don't know. These energies are trying to get in where they fit in, but they don't fit in. They could have been trying to make you like, oh, Nick, you don't fit in or whatever, but it's like, niggas is grown. Fit in with who? Are you guys retarded? Like, I don't know how y'all gonna be. I don't know how people choose their home going. How they gonna choose their home going? And maybe people don't choose. Maybe they do. I don't know. Some do, some don't. Some leave it to whoever. I don't know. I was gonna say, there's only room for one. Where is this? What is all this extra shit? Like, what is all this? And I don't know how people because we alive and we see other people around us, there's only room for one. I don't know how people's living their lives for. I don't get it. Maybe it's all the Scorpio in my chart, or I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. What's Scorpio in my chart got to do with that? Oh yeah, because it could sound kind of morbid. It could sound kind of like, I don't know. I'm in America, and I get the impression that it's like people don't. I mean, who likes to talk about it? You know what I'm saying? But also, this doesn't have to be literal demise, even though Ten of Swords is next to the death card. This could be, it could be ego death. It could be imagined. And you could have experienced this, like, this energy of Ten of Swords and death energy, rebirth energy. But nigga, you was not dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was still alive. Now what you gonna do? And you could be somebody that teach people. Somebody could be like a death doula or something like that. All right. 3 of Wands And then I split the deck again. I'm looking at the Five of Wands. What is that? 8 Wands? Oh, we're all fighting for this. We're all fighting for this spot. I feel like the spot is imaginary. Like, wait. I don't even think this spot exists. Oh, we're all. I feel like this spot exists like in people's minds, but in real actuality, they feel like you got the spot or some shit. That's why they throwing you projections or something. Anyway, I split the deck. I'm looking at the Emperor and the Ace of Cups right here. I'm looking at the 10. This 2 of Wands. Somebody wants you to feel like even while you trying to make plans or like for the future or some shit, somebody wants you to feel burdened even doing that or some shit or something like that. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at Judgment. For me, this is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. 8 of Swords. Judgment, I'm not gonna hold you. When I see Judgment, I know it doesn't only mean this, but when I see Judgment, it makes me think about Judgment Day. Like, Judgment Day, time is up. I don't know. Something about worth your grain and so worth your something in salt or something. I don't know. I'm looking at the 8 of Swords. Something about somebody thinking about what they did or something. It's 8 of Swords energy. Something about them doing it to themselves. They're looking in a mirror. Okay. And then also what came out is the 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. And you know these niggas really was feeling like, oh, we were so close because we, you know, they could be looking at you. Okay. You could be in your calling. You trusted the niggling feeling. Whatever it's trying to tell you, you listen to it. These people, they could feel so, oh yeah, like, look at this person. They're doing what they want to do. And they're empowered. You know what I feel? You know, it's like inverted empowerment. Like, they feel empowered too, but it's like this person is living their life. Work hard, play hard. That's what it looked like. Collective, like work hard, play hard mentality or some shit. Take whatever I say, it resonates. And they're like, oh yeah, like we're gonna do the same thing. We're not gonna do the real thing for ourselves or some shit. I don't know. Something about handling these birds that's flying around their head and telling them shit to do that they may have thought about, or they're gonna have time to think about it. And the 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, I feel like the 7 of Pentacles is like, I'm not really sure. Well, in the traditional deck, it's like, I'm not really sure if I want to continue with this or I want to scrap everything and do something else. But it's like continuing with it, having endurance, and continuing to put that work in. That's what these folks is doing. I feel like they felt like good. They felt like strong or something. I don't know, but it's Pentacles energy, so they could have felt grounded or something. But here's what came out though, the 9 of Swords, and I feel like it was inevitable. Something about shit going in order, like 8, 9. Like, this is the storybook. Like, this is what happens next. And also, something about, like, I don't know. I know how this ends, or you can know how this ends, collective, or... I put loud as I can without. Trying to help your day. Okay. So, oh my goodness. So you said, look, listen, somebody could have wanted to be your inner compass. They could have tried to be louder than your own self, like outside of you. They could have tried to be loud, like in your ear, or consistent with this, dedicating their time, money, energy into affecting you, into getting into your mental collective. You ignore these things, like what? Like you could ignore yourself sometimes, like if you don't make any sense to you or something. But trust the nigga, you trusted it. And I feel like you're walking, like your path is straight. Oh, that should pop. Some pop up here. I think it's the bottle. I was gonna say baby bottle pop, but I don't know. Okay, so hey, it's some pumper. So yeah, like you know these. It's kind of funny a little bit, but these niggas really wanted to alter your path, and it's like they didn't do shit. It's like the way how your life is going, like yeah, they did shit. Okay, they did. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be getting into the details. I might go into the details, not right now for a bit. You're on your path, and whatever they did, you know what I'm saying? It could, you made it a part of your path. What is that? What is that feeling trying to tell you? What is people trying to irritate you behind every day? What is that trying to tell you, collector? That you doing something. Oh no, we don't want anybody. We don't want you to find your soul tribe. We don't want your life to come together, bitch. Because nigga, if it wasn't, I don't even want to say YouTube. If it wasn't for me trusting my intuition, and to me, my intuition is like, I feel like it's like I be paying attention to everything. Okay, so and I add it up, and okay, I feel like y'all do something like that. Okay, or y'all can relate. I feel like someone wanted you to just have your head buried in the sand. Okay. Y'all hear this song. Let me drink some water. I'm gonna wrap this up though for real. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Alright. I keep splitting the deck on the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. And the Four of Swords because you healed. Four of Swords, Two of Cups. Yeah. So now you could be teaching people to listen to their intuition because it's in their best interest. Okay, something about interest. Or interest like interest like in the bank, and also like interest like interested. Interest because you putting this beauty out into the world. Okay, so I was gonna say something else though. All right, I'm looking at behind this great gathering. It says Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, so you was listening to your body. Somebody talking to you. It could have been somebody close to you, somebody you loved. They was in your heart chakra. They was in your heart space. And your intuition could have told you like something is off. Like something's off. Like, okay, like I know we joke around, but you said something, you went a little too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. That could have made you move different around people. That made you not eat their food or something. Take whatever says resonates, okay? I split the deck. It says mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Alright, this could be you or somebody else in your energy collective. Who or what is triggering you? I just want to split that deck again. But anyway, you could be somebody who triggers these people. Triggering. I seen some cartoon. It was some years ago. And I just thought about it just now. And it was like some black African cartoon or something. Or something like that. I don't know. Here's the point. The point is, when I think about trigger, just I'm thinking about it right now, like, who or what is triggering you? This could be something that you do. This could be a gift of yours collective, and maybe you did not see it as a gift. Okay? I'm talking right now. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me. Like, you did not see that shit. You triggering people, like, you could have not seen it as a gift. And then when I'm thinking about that cartoon, I'm thinking about, there was this mean character. And I think they was big. They was mean and big. When I say big big in height, like giant compared to the other people. And they was mean and something about the hurt in them. And they had like a thorn. They had like a thorn, like in their body or whatever. You know what? This is Aesop fable. So they remade it into that cartoon, but this shit is classic Aesop fable with the lion and the mouse. And I think the lion had got a thorn in his paw and he couldn't take it out, and the lion was mean and shit. He was roaring and shit. And I think the mouse helped him take it out. You help these people take the thorn out. They have the opportunity. They have the opportunity to take out the thorn so that they could heal properly, and it could heal, and it could scab and shit like that. Now, triggering, I feel like that's the triggering that you do, collective. I feel like the triggering that these people do that try to get on your nerves or whatever they trying to do, trying to throw you off, trying to plot and invest in your downfall. They be trying to. Your shit is healed already. Your shit's healed. You might have a scab on it, but it's healed for real. And they're trying to like pick at it and pick the scab and do extra shit and put another cut where it's at. I feel like all because what? Let me see something right quick. I'm chilling for real. Y'all chilling? Look, I'm looking at the Ace of Swords. Okay, talking about this Nine of Swords. Why they crying for real? I feel like a little bit they crying because your life's coming together. Okay, all the shit they did, they felt like it was gonna do something, man. They thought they was gonna hit something, man. No, you still on your path, one foot in front of the other, not in a rush. You still stopping to smell the flowers, but you might have a little more pep in your step. Ace of Wands, or a guy putting that fire under you. Ace of Wands, or this about this passionate new beginning. Since you walked away, Eight of Cups, and then I'm looking at the Emperor, Aries energy. Yeah, okay. I got a pen somewhere. Angels, where's my pen at? Oh, it's right. It's in this groove. It's in this groove in this desk table thing. Okay, so let me see. So they upset Because you didn't miss a beat. I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about Guitar Hero or any kind of game like that. And it's like you gotta, it's lining up to the steps and shit. You killing your shit. You know what I'm saying? You killing your ass. I don't want to get too animated, but you hitting the keys or whatever you need to be doing. And these people could have been trying to distract you and shit like that, but it's like I was talking about something else, like tens all across the board. That's why they upset. They upset, like yo, like they don't even know, like they're gonna like I've had somebody tell me something about people that people remember long after they're gone, long after they're buried and shit. People remember them. You know, people. We be remembering people that make impacts on and like Michael Jackson. There's kids being born yesterday and they know who Michael Jackson is. These people's not gonna really, they're not really gonna like know them. Like, I'm sorry, like what happened? Maybe they wanted to be like known or something. Okay, I don't know. You, whatever it is, Sisterhood of the Rose, maybe you're known for this, or whatever, however it is that you create beauty in the world. Okay, you could be known for this. However it is that you trust that niggling feeling you got that stone out your shoe. Okay, you being connected to your soul tribe. Also, something about like big family gatherings. I don't know, but some of these things felt like it was all coming together. Cause I look, a family reunion, show 'em how we do. My mother just singing. She was not singing. She was sitting across from my godfather, and she was like, "Yeah, because I got 20,000 for her funeral." Ma'am, you got 20,000 for a funeral, but you don't have 20,000 to support me in me being successful in my life. She said that, and they sitting at the table. Now, me at that time though, I wasn't even like I was drinking back then, but I don't really. I don't feel like I accepted myself. Like I don't feel like it was no excuse. Like whether I was drinking or not, I was me. That's how I felt, and I feel like whatever it is that I was doing, she did that shit to be cute. But whatever it is I was doing at the time, that's what I was thinking about, and that's what I was doing. But this bitch was bold. She really thought I was gonna be good and dead for real, and she was really bold, and she would say some shit like that. And I feel like at these, it's all coming together. These hoes could have felt like, yeah, it's all coming together. This bitch is right in our trap. This bitch trusts us. Look at how many of us there is. Or some shit. It's like whatever. And when I was at that reunion, niggas really try to have me like I don't know. I want to say like try to make me feel like I was not belonging. But it's not even try to make me feel like. It felt like if I was around them, they was coming at my neck constantly. And it's like, trust that nigga. What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? These niggas don't fuck with me. I don't need to go to another gathering. What the fuck for? And yeah, whatever. But I was gonna say, like, on purpose, not wanting to make you feel included, on purpose trying to ostracize you. Anyway, because they felt like, oh, this pocus is gonna work better. Three of cups. I mean, come on now. I don't know what to say. Okay? I don't know. Me personally, if how you live and work for you, good. I was gonna say something about good is that somebody collective could have wanted that for you. I don't feel like that's for you though. I feel like it's for these niggas. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you like I'm talking about like I'm talking about spaces. Like niggas gonna need some space, okay? I don't know if they're gonna be next to each other or what they're gonna be doing. That's how I feel, for real. That's what this niggling feeling is trying to tell me. Okay? And that's why this bitch is in Nine of Swords. And that's how I feel. That's pathetic. I'm looking at the Magician now. I'm not trying to conjure no shit up. But I feel like some of this Nine of Swords for the collective. Thank you, more angels. Thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Alright, I'm looking at the Strength card. Why they're in the Nine of Swords, it's because the Strength card. And the Strength card be coming out. I'm not going to say all the time, but a lot of the time, 99.9, I think I picked this up from somebody else. And I see it for myself in the readings that I do. 8, Strength card. They can't beat you. They're demonic ways. The Strength card. And then I'm looking at this lamb or goat. Billy goat? I don't know. It's a lamb. Your purity and your strength. They can't get you dirty. They can't. You are out here creating beautiful shit, man. They want to dirty that up. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? Okay. And then in my hand, I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. The truth is being seen. God is blessing you. You being bestowed something. Queen of Pentacles. And whoever you are, you're the better man or the better woman. I don't know if it's for the job or better character than this person. And the reason why I say it like that is because they could have tried to paint a picture like they was right in a situation when it came to you too, or something like that. Or something about you being more respectable. Okay? And that's how I feel. Because somebody who has demonic devil energy is not respectable. I was gonna say not in the least and not in the slightest. The fuck? So what happened? At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands Justice. This made me feel like somebody, they wanted to put you through so much shit. And you knew it wasn't for you. You knew this wasn't your life. Okay? And something about you having fun. Now you're going to be having fun. Because Jatu Sada Pisces energy. Because what is this? No thanks. I'm going to play a song. Can't no nigga take me out of my zone. Okay, let me see. Let me see something. That shit was not always this list. Some other shit. Let me see. That I didn't ask for. But let me see something. But just niggas really wanted you on some combat shit so you could I don't even know what video that was. I got a lot of tabs. Y'all didn't ask me your frequencies and shit. Let me see. All right. I'm looking at Silver Source. Yeah, this way. Yeah, this way. It's called Trap This Way by Lil Uzi Vert. For real love, for realness. Alright, let me turn it down. Make it vibrate 730 minutes. Alright, I'm looking at the Ace of Cups. It's Ace of Cups, but I feel like unlimited energy. Look, the sun card when I split the deck. I think I was listening to somebody earlier yesterday, yesterday. They was talking about something about like Energizer Bunny, or okay, so, okay, yeah. This full energy, and it's one person in here, 11 likes. The full card. Oh, I don't know. I thought the full card was one. I guess it's a magician. Full card is 0. Okay. The full card is not even really starting. It's making the decision. Favorable new beginnings. Okay. These niggas is not even. They not even. They not even like these niggas. I don't know like how it works, but I kind of feel like this way. This way. Okay. I kind of feel like because magician. I'm looking at this chart that I got. Magician. It says mastery. Something about you really can't play. You really can't be on the court or play the game. Be active in your life until you got some type of mastery or something like that. And also something about having guidance. If you don't have the mastery, then something about having guidance from a master. And these people chose the wrong master. That's how I feel. This stone in folks' shoes, they could have been passing this down. They could have been telling people around them, like, look, listen, I got a stone in my shoe. And they're like, you know what? Ignore that. Ignore that. Like we all been doing. And, in so many words, they could have said ignore it or whatever. That was the feeling they wanted niggas to have or some shit. Alright, I'm looking at the 7 of Wands, the Hangsman. He said, I can't go back to the hood, something. He said, I remember living right next to my enemies. This song is called What's Up? Lil Uzi Vert and Future. I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles. So you're really gonna have like these niggas is memories for real. They're not the High Priestess, the Empress. I feel like did I say something about free to go? I'm looking at the 4 of Wands. I feel like free to live your life, okay? Free to do, I feel like you've been doing this. Trusting yourself. Trusting this niggling feeling. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at 3 of Pentacles and the World. So I feel like shit is a go. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. And then at the top of the deck, I'm looking at the 3 of Pentacles and the World's card. Okay? Something about you bringing shit to the world. That's 9 of Pentacles. Nothing is something. I'm looking at the Chariot moving forward. Your shit got nitrous on it or some shit. The Chariot. It looked like it's moving fast. Look at the ground. The lines on the ground. And look, Three of Swords. I'm pulling from the top of the deck. Air energy. Ten of Wands. I don't know. Somebody feel like either you were so burdened or you had so much shit or something that you wasn't gonna walk away, or you had so much actions that you had took already. But also, okay, so Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, and then the next card is the Ace of Cups. You said, look, I'm gonna take my chances. You said, look, I'm gonna take my chances with myself. And look at God just blessing me every which way. Look, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Emperor. That's it. Look, with the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I said that's it, and God said no. There's more. I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all engagement with the channel. This song is called Jumbotron by Drake. Alright, this is for the collective. It's the Isis Oracle. Isis Oracle deck 77 11 1 11. Making one card for the collective. Nigga try to take a nigga spot, and now it's too cramped. It's too cramped. There's no space. Back up off. Back up off, man. Let me see. The brother in darkness. You could be saying this. You know what? I want to shuffle again because this one is flipped too. But also, something about shit being balanced out. But you could be saying like, brother, or something like that. I don't know. Or I don't know. Take whatever serious resonates. Let me get one card for the collective. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's in darkness. They wanted to take your spot. Okay. No. Okay, so after that, then what happened? They was in Three of Swords. Well, Three of Swords right here. They heart, but I was gonna say, is there a heart in the house tonight? They don't have. I thought they was heartless. Weren't these folks heartless? The shit they did was heartless. So how their heart hurt? I am in confusion. So I don't know. Whatever. Let me see. I don't know. It's not even. I ain't gonna. So much you not need to be concerned about some shit. But anyway, don't even try to figure it out or something. Take whatever essence resonates. And it was speaking out to me as your guidance is divinely guided. It just makes me feel like you focusing on what concerns you. Okay. Spirit of Isis, collective, beloved initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Exclamation mark. Okay, on here. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. You know, when people hear impossible, they might be like, you know what, bitch? It's impossible. Why are you even trying? You know? You is not like these niggas. What this says is persist until the oh, it's impossible? Okay, let me keep going. The fuck? Anyway, that's what it says. Persist with your bold faith. Your bold faith. Evidence of shit that's not there. But you see it. You know it's there. Like you see it and you know and you going forward. And that's it. And these people getting up in arms is just even it's actual concrete proof of this. You know what I'm saying? Until the impossible happens, bold faith and inspired action. Persist. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you. Believe, all right? Because you know what I'm saying? I want to sing a little bit, but let me drink some water. I got one lick left. There can be miracles when you believe. When you believe, somehow we will. You will when you believe. And they want to stop you from believing because bitch, you gotta believe it to see it. Some people gotta see it to believe it, but something about it works better if you believe it. And there will be miracles after that. Okay? I don't know how these folks. Some people don't believe in miracles, but that's up to you. Like it's up to you. You could decide I opt out. You could say I opt out of the miracles. I don't want none. All I gotta do is believe it. I don't see it, but I don't know. I feel like why not? Reading's really over for her. I'm gonna wrap it up for her, but I'm like, why not? If you're gonna, I don't think I made this up, but something about if you're gonna believe in shit that's invisible, either way, faith, fear, you can't see it. Might as well choose some shit like that's positive. That's I don't know. Something about being on your own side, okay? And don't listen to people that is not on your. I want to say that's not on your side, but use your discernment because if you're doing something dumb, then maybe that's not why they're not on your side or something. I don't know. But take whatever it says. Take whatever it says to resonate. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace out. And later on, this song is called That Way. Niggas want whatever the way they want it, collective, whatever way you want it, you're gonna have it that way or some shit. Okay. So Lil Uzi Vert, I think it's called That Way. Yep. Peace out. You said something about liking it some fast pace. Okay. Peace out. And later on.